I did not have sex with strangers at this slut party. I kiss people. I will tell you, a couple months ago, I got an STD from my partner. They had given me oral, and this is something that you guys all need to hear because this STD is a new STD that we do not know a lot about, and it has derailed my life. It is called Ureaplasma. They will not test you for this unless you ask specifically to be tested for this because it is a specific urine culture you have to get. I learned about it because my partner, I knew that he gave it to me through oral. I said, go get your throat swabbed. He did. It came back positive for ureaplasma. The reason this STD is so bad, especially for people with vaginas, is it ruins the strength of your bladder, and it comes with so many co-infections. I've had to do physical therapy to regain the strength of my bladder and loosen the muscles there, and I started getting incontinence after I finished my antibiotics and cleared the bacteria. I don't have the STD anymore, but I'm lucky. I caught it early. A lot of people don't because they don't test for it, and that's the reason that it's gotten so strong. It has gotten so antibiotic resistant because people don't know that they have it. They think they have BV, they think they have a UTI, they get put on the wrong antibiotic, and it has grown such a strong resistance that it is hard to clear. There's a subreddit called R Ureaplasma where I have learned all my information. There's a Bible there if you do get it. That is your first line of what you should do for treatments because doctors do not know. Unless you go to a specific doctor that knows what they're talking about, they don't know what to do.
Bro, y'all done created a whole new STD, bro. That is wild. That is absolutely bonkers. Y'all have legitimately come up with something new. Now, people used to joke about, hey, you got cephalitis, copper, like just make it up, just stuff. But y'all have legitimately come up with a new STD, bro. Yeah. Stay out the streets, man. They done got new STDs out here, bro. New joints. Absolutely bonkers. Bonkers. It's a mess I ain't never heard of. Ureaplasma? Plasma? Yeah, I think it was ureaplasma is what she said, I think. Goodness gracious, boy. Boy, I tell you. What is this world coming to, man? The days of Sodom and Gomorrah.
A lot of people, what they have to do is go through 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of antibiotics before that they can clear this. I luckily only had to do a week and a half. It's 7 days of doxycycline and then a 5-day dose of azithromycin. But then afterwards is when I started developing a bunch of problems. Then I got BV, I got a yeast infection. It keeps going back and forth. I get put on more antibiotics, and it is never fucking ending. It's especially hard to clear if you keep sleeping with the same person because they also need to make sure that they have cleared it. Like I said, I got it from oral. My partner gave oral to someone else, and then they gave oral to me, and that is how I got it. It spreads very.
See, and this is why y'all better be careful out here. Y'all better be careful out here. I see a lot of folks. Hey, yo, let me taste that. Let me taste that. Oh yeah, go ahead. And bro, you don't know what people be putting in their mouth. You don't have a clue where these folks be putting their mouth. Some people eat booty. And you letting them take a sip of your drink. You let... oh, man. Some people literally put their face between the cheeks. And some of them got some whole new STD in their mouth. My goodness, bro. This is wild. Oh, my goodness. You got STDs in the mouth. Man. And just putting your mouth on anybody and everybody. Oh, come on, man. Like, it's bad enough to just be sticking your Johnson in every hole. But you putting your mouth on... Oh. Boy, I tell you. Y'all a new breed. Y'all are a new breed. Out here licking booty. Getting mouth STD. Y'all different. Y'all are different out here in these streets. I don't want no parts of it. None.
very easily. And for people born with a penis, they don't always get symptoms. It's just like other STDs where people with vaginas, and then they gave oral to me, and that is how I got it. It spreads very easily. And for people born with a penis, they don't always get symptoms. It's just like other STDs where people with vaginas get all the symptoms where
People with penises and people with vaginas, men and women, boys and girls. Like, what? Oh my goodness. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. One of them. One of them. With a story like, with a situation like this, a new STD, I should have known. I should have known. That's my mistake.
people with penises are the carriers and they don't know they have it and they are just spreading it. Like I said, I cleared the bacteria. I don't have an STD anymore, but the symptoms linger. That is the detrimental part of this STD. People have symptoms for years because it feels like you still have it. It feels like you still have a UTI. You still have incontinence. You keep getting yeast infections. You keep getting BV. It is never ending. And this is why it is so serious and why I'm not going to get oral from strangers, why I'm literally going to have anyone who gives me oral get tested for it from now on. I'm going to be so fucking picky. This has, like, literally, you guys have heard me talk. Oral is my favorite thing in the fucking world. It has been ruined for me, unfortunately, for now. I have a lot of trauma about it. And I forgot to mention, ureaplasma and mycoplasma is also another one that is just like ureaplasma. They're things that, bacteria that originated in the vagina, but somehow they got out of control, and now it is antibiotic resistant and causes so many issues. So please, I am begging you to tell everyone about this, to spread awareness, to get tested for it. If you think you have an UTI, if you think you have BV and it hasn't been cleared, please ask your doctor to get tested for this. Look at the subreddit. I am fucking begging you. This has derailed my life, made things miserable for me, and I really do not want anyone to go through this.
Yo, what is BV? Can anybody let me know what is BV? She kept mentioning BV. What is that? BV. Anyway, yeah, keep your Johnson in your pants and keep your legs closed, ladies and gentlemen, because they spreading all new stuff now. It ain't just your normal lineup, right? Of you know, the gonorrheas and the syphilis and the what do you call it with the bumps joint, herpes or HIV. They got a whole new one. They added a new one to the roster. Goodness gracious, bro. And y'all just be, I shouldn't be shocked though, because this what these folks do, man. They just go around licking and sticking anything and everything they possibly can. And disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. A new STD in the mouth. I never thought I would say that. They got a new STD in the mouth, bro. That is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Goodness gracious. And you know what's even crazier? She didn't even say, all right, yeah, I'm done. You know, I'm completely done. I'm saving myself. It's over with. No, she just said, hey, look, I'm just gonna try to screen people a little bit better. I'm gonna keep committing the act that brought me to this situation, but I'm gonna try to screen a little bit better. Yeah, okay. Hey, listen. Some people just don't want to be saved, bro. They just don't want to be saved. You can't save them. You gotta let them do their own thing and stay far away. Stay far away. Okay? Goodness gracious, man. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Stay safe out there. It's a new one going around, I guess. Peace.